Welcome back, guys, to the best survival game in 2021 and the foreseeable future. My name is Luthais, this is Immersive Gaming, and this is part 2 of the Ultimate Scum One Life Challenge, where we are going to loot this wonderful town, which I don't know the name of. And right here, we are just studying olives. Something that I like to do. Every single plant I get to, I want to study its nutritional value. Hopefully they change that with a new metabolism system, because it looks like they're going to bring in the cooking. But a lot of the nutritional values of the plants don't really make a lot of sense, so I think a revamp of that would be good. For instance sake, if I eat wolf meat, I only get 19 grams of protein, but when I eat a bird meat, I get 69 grams of protein, or a bit more. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's what it was, 19 and then 69. So yeah, I just like checking it. And there's the famous pickaxe, which was talking to me, please take me again. And I'm like, nope, you and the axe are history, buddy. It's me and how are you doing? Me and how you doing? If any of you guys have ever watched Friends, any of you guys are old like me, then you will remember Joey in Friends, that when he saw pretty girls, he always went, how you doing, or how you doing, whatever he said. So I love the saying on the bat. And of course, this bat is really, really fast. Somebody did ask me, is it better to use a wooden bat or between a aluminium bat and a wooden bat? I'd pick the wooden bat and upgrade it with nails. You can upgrade it with barbed wire if you want to look like Negan, but if you're going for damage, the nails are definitely a must, because the nails, the barbed wire gives you bleeding damage as well, but the nails intensifies the damage that you do. So the bat does blunt damage, which knocks a creature out, and then of course the nails adds bleeding damage, which will be the same thing if you hit a person. So with the wooden baseball bat upgraded with nails, you're just going to do a lot more damage. So upgrading it with nails is the best option. The reason that you can't upgrade this specific bat, because it's called the Blaze Bat. So the positive thing for this bat is it's got a very, very fast swing speed. So if you combine the swing speed with the range of the bat, because it hits in a wider arc and it can hit the object from further away, if you combine the speed with the reach, it's just a very, very good option. And now that we can repair weapons with a toolbox, it's just great. I can always keep this bat. The only thing that I'll really replace the bat with is probably a katana. But in any case, we are just doing focused looting, looking for food here and there, and then most of the time we are looking for a hiking backpack. So just looking at all the cupboards repeatedly, just going through the houses systematically. We're looking for clothing, which will give us inventory space. We're looking for a hiking backpack, which will give us a ton more inventory space. And then we can reach level 2. When I say level 2, I mean we can start collecting padlocks and other things that we need for our base. We can start picking up scrap metal and various resources that we're going to need. But we can't do that with the improvised courier backpack, because it just doesn't have enough space. And for any of you guys that looked at the video time and thought to yourself, you really like the 24 minutes or the 25-minute length videos, guys, I'm going to show you everything in this episode, because it's really, really exciting. So if you want to pause the video, because we're going to get into some really cool excitement. My adrenaline and my heart is going to be pumping near the end of this video. And I am going to showcase for you the value of medium awareness, or awareness overall. Okay, I'm going to show you the value of this build, specifically with medium awareness, because There's not a lot of people on the server, and the damage is only 0.2, so you only do 20% of the damage that you should to players, if that can give you guys some indication of what's going to happen. So yeah, there's not a lot of players on the server because the server is only a 10 pop. I think about 200 people have tried the server already, but like 80% of them only give it one shot. And then, the true survivors stay behind. And yes, while I'm talking, I'm really focusing on saying So I've said it twice while I'm focusing on not saying it, so that's pretty funny. Which is quite weird for a habit to slip by, even if you're focusing on not repeating that habit. But as you guys can see, how you're doing, the Blaze Bat is absolutely awesome. So if you ever find this bat, you're not sure of it, it's an absolutely great weapon. Someone asked me about the bat with the nails on, and I think, of course, I really think the bat with the nails on is going to do more damage, but the speed of the bat really helps you in this one life challenge, because you outgun a puppet that wants to hit you. It's like the Wild West where they draw guns, okay? So your reaction time to hit the puppet is actually faster than the puppet's reaction time, which is going to save our life in the long run because we're quick on the draw. So I think even if they corner me, I'll be able to hit my way out, which is a big thing since we've died because we've got cornered. But yes, we're enjoying the weather, the lovely rain. I'm a little bit in the open here, but again, it's only a 10 pop server, but I think there's only 2 or 3 players on the server when I play. Don't know the exact numbers, but like I say, a lot of people have joined the server at various times. And what makes the server unique is once you die, you can't respawn for the next 12 hours. So you can actually call it a day. If you play the server at night and you die, you can only come back the next night, which adds a really, really cool element. And then, of course, combined with the 0.2 damage, it just makes PvP encounters a little bit more interesting. I don't know what effect the 20% damage has. All I feel is that if a guy takes me on with a gun, I'm probably going to be dead. Okay, but yes, this was a really, really exciting day, boys. As you can see, it started very, very peaceful. We're just going through all the houses. We're leaving the doors open. And most of the doors open, and the reason I'm leaving the doors open is to, like a warning. Like you would put skulls outside your base, or a sign that says, watch out for mines. I just want the person to be a little bit more cautious, because I'm rushing the city from the one side to the other side. You can see there, he didn't get a shot off. He surprised me, but he still didn't get a shot off. So yes, I'm just using it as a bit of a warning signal. Like if you enter the town, just be careful. And yes, just relaxing, man. Just relaxing, like I said, guys. Patience. You will see that I'm looting quite fast, but that's not because I'm rushing it. I'm getting into a rhythm. And then again, I've learned from my last death. That puppet that stood up, that Flash Gordon that stood up and smacked, broke our jaw. I'm getting used to smacking them before they stand up. Okay, so I force them to stand up, and then I put them in a little bit of a stun lock. And then I beat the poop out of them like this. So you can see I'm clearly getting used to it. I'm dazing them, and smacking the living daylights out of them, and that's how I adapt to everything that happens to me. And especially on this server, I've had to adapt on this server to a lot of things, but that's where the excitement comes from for me. That's the meaning of a survival game, where you have to learn new things. And of course, my single player experience is going to be a lot worse than this, a lot tougher, But I'm not going to be playing with 160 to 200 ping. Okay, so the ping is like a major handicap for me on most of my servers. But the single player challenge is going to be on the main challenge, which no one would really want to be a part of in any case, is going to be on single player so that I don't struggle with ping. And so that I can showcase to everyone what I've learned and how wonderful this game is. So yes, we are just taking our time, and as you can see, everything is worth it. This is the only reason I'm showing you guys this. Everything you loot is worth it. I'm not taking a £100 bow, but everything you loot has surprises. Okay, so it doesn't help you looting 5 cars and going, I'm not interested in scrap metal or bolts. You can get toolboxes, you can get a crowbar, which helps you to get into lockers. Everything just complements each other. And I must say, I take my hat off to the developers, because this challenge is 0.5 loot, and it's a really cool challenge. I love it to death. But with my ultimate challenge that I'm going to do, it's going to be like double. All the threats are going to be double. And I did message the devs to ask them to give us a server setting that we can multiply the animal damage. Because I really, really, really want the animals to be a major threat on that series as well. But before we do that series, I am going to be doing in-depth guides so that anyone that wants to copy some of my settings or be prepared for future servers or just enhance their knowledge base, I want to show you guys what value armor has and stuff like that. And I want to see that for myself as well, what value the armor has, because my puppets on my ultimate challenge are going to do 10 times damage, not times 5, 10 times damage. Okay, so I'll probably be able to get one shot by any puppet. And the way I'm going to do that series is I'm going to say that the puppets have like an infection, like they're actually zombies. So if one of them gets right to hit you, it's like they got it right to infect you, and then you're going to die in any case. So if you're bitten, you're dead. Now, luckily, not every puppet's going to be able to kill me with one shot, and once I get armor, I'm going to be able to withstand that damage. And I don't really block, but if you guys were ever struggling with getting hit, then blocking removes 50% of the damage. It looks like 50% most of the time, but I have blocked a puppet and only got 1 damage. Okay, so you can always hold your right mouse button when you're in combat, and that will alleviate about 50% of the damage. Like I say, got the gun holster, everything is going great. I'm really, really relaxed. And yes, like I say, this is not the boring part of the game. This is the game. If you want to put yourself sorry, I'm just laughing at myself there. I was dancing around, like acting like Muhammad Ali, fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee. But as soon as I moved around like that, I took a mental note, told myself, don't get too comfortable, get back to the basics. And I'm still saying, so yeah, at least I'm working on it. And I call this woman the ghost. The ghost of whatever this town's name is, because she freaked me out even before I got into this church. Even the thin puppet can't outdraw me with a swing. But I've heard her for like 5 minutes now, and I'm looking for her, and I just can't find her. It's like she's right next to me, and I just can't find her. And like most of you guys, though, I don't really like a puppet just moaning in my ears constantly. So I like to get rid of them, to get a more peaceful feeling, and to be aware of my surroundings so that they don't drown other sounds, which might lead to my death. So I like to be focused, and I'm listening. Oh, looks like I'm hearing the sound below me. So at this moment, I think she's probably stuck. There's like a bug in the game or something. Not really worried about it. But she's gonna give me a little bit of a jump scare. So that's the funny thing for me. Even a bug can give you a heart attack. And as you guys will see later, some of the puppets... Bam, lady! right over the tumble dryer, right over the washing machine. Some of the puppets don't die like they did, but they're still standing there. Now again, I don't know if that's because of my ping, but that does happen. Which also freaks me out a bit, because he's still standing, and maybe I'm dealing with multiple puppets, and I'm not sure if he's dead. So that adds like a panic factor to the situation, which is really cool. But yeah, this woman is bothering me, and I'm just trying to figure out how I can get her out of her portal, or wherever she is. So let's see if this works. Yep. Oh, and she gets me. So she used some intense stealth tactics there, guys, and that's about the only way they get a shot off on me, when they surprise me like that. So yeah, that was a little bug, but in any case, you know, it was still entertaining. At least she was the first woman puppet that actually got the shot off on this blaze bat. But of course, we staying in control and just taking our time. Everything is progression. Everything we loot, a rubbish bag with screwdrivers in. It's like Forrest Gump that said to the people sitting next to him, my mother said life's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. And oh boy, is that true with Scum, boys. Is that true with Scum. You never know what you're going to get, and that factor is really, really great. But in any case, we found the jackpot. The hiking backpack. And yes, now we reach level 2, where we actually have to be worried about our gear, because we've spent quite a bit of time collecting this. And the razor blade is a really nice tool, because it only takes 1 slot, but I mean scissors takes 1 slot as well. So the fact that those rags durability was so low after I cut it up, I'm not really impressed with that. So in the next episode, I'm definitely going to be using the scissors, different tools, to see if I get any positive effects. Of course, we can always take the dirty rags from the puppets and wash them in water with soap, and then we've got 100% durability rags. So again, we've got a lot of options, which you don't really have with many games. And that's why this is the best game for me and for the foreseeable future. I can't imagine where this game is going to be at final launch. And that's why I buy all the supporter packs. That's why I'm supporting the game. I've waited till 0.5 because I do dedicate myself to games and developers that give me great moments with what they've created. So I try to give a game and developers everything I have and my respect and time with what they've done. But yeah, I'm at Scum now, boys. A lot of people have asked me to do a dead side video. I definitely won't make multiple, like more than one video on Dead Side, but I'll maybe just make a review, like a short review of Dead Side. And believe it or not, the Night of the Dead, which is like a tower defense game, got a big update as well. And you know, it doesn't blow my socks off But just the tower defense element of the game is something that interests me. So I might do a review on that as well. But for now, 99% of my time is focused on Scum, and that will not change in the foreseeable future. So for all of you that are asking me, will I make another miscreated video or a dead side video or whatever the case may be? Well, like, mostly my answer is going to be no, until I really have the time. But like I told you guys, the time that it takes me, the plans that I have for this channel to upgrade the quality to the next level, and the plans that I have for this game, and covering every single update, and being excited about the new metabolism system, I don't see anything else being able to take me away from this. But like I say, if I've got a day or 2 days where I'm like, okay, I'm between projects, what am I going to do now? I might spend a whole Saturday playing Dead Side or something else and giving you guys a review on that. But yes, we don't really need to loot the houses now. So we are going to go into Meg territory for the first time in this entire series. And I found this quite funny that I'm peeing in the Meg's vision. I thought this would be really, really funny if the Meg killed me with my PP out. That would have been hilarious. So I'm just getting behind cover, pooping. I've got the supporter pack, and I want to find the Jason mask. I really want to wear the Jason mask. I think you can find it in the world, but it is a supporter pack thing. And if you guys saw, a little birdie landed there behind me. So that's all I want to do now. I want to turn around and kill that bird. So let's see how that works out. I see it. Just sit there, little birdie. Maybe I should have crouched down, I'm not sure. But in any case, turning around. Getting my arrow ready. Now that, guys, is what you call an escape artist. Okay, we've got some intelligent birds around here. But in any case, boys, this is where the nerves start shattering. And it actually happens before you guys might think it's going to happen. It's going to happen right here. So watch this. I've never been in a dangerous territory, and there I get shot back into a Meg's path. Now that has happened to me before, but not that big. I've been thrown back before, but not so far. Okay? So now I'm panicking because I'm in unknown territory. So of course I'm going to panic. I'm not sure what the hell is happening. This Meg is doing some weird things there. Like, I know the Meg's timing. I know it should get on with its day in about 5 seconds. So it feels like I'm the Twilight Zone at the moment. And this is where I really start panicking. And I'm like, something is wrong. So the first thing I think is about my flare. I'm like, throw your flare. So I'm pressing 5. But it's not working. Now I'm activating the throw mode so that it goes to my G button, and now my character's like, I want to throw the baseball bat. So here I know the game's bugged out. I can't change the bat. I know the game's bugged out. So here I start literally shitting myself because I'm like I have to log out. So I've logged out already. Now I'm sitting in the starting screen telling myself, if I die on my final life, due to a bug like this, because I don't know where I'm going to log back in. And if I log back in front of a Meg, because the Megs do ×5 damage, it could be the end of me. So I'm just preparing myself here. You guys will see that I'm taking a few seconds for myself. Waiting in anticipation. And you guys are waiting with me. And it's taking very long. Just getting my heartbeat. Just raising up my heartbeat. There. Okay, so this is exactly where we got thrown back. The maze have been activated. I'm very scared of walking up these steps, because that's the spot where it kicked me back. So I'm very, very cautious. Immediately I want to check if there's anything inside the containers, because normally if the game is still bugged out, there will be nothing in the containers. I could move my inventory around, but okay, there I see something's in the containers, so nothing's bugged out. And if you guys ever get into this building, there's a few of them. Take your time. Take your time. A lot of people don't like the Megs, because Megs shoot through walls and see you when they're not supposed to see you. I live myself into the situation, guys, so of course I'm scared, yeah? I don't want to be hit in the head and get killed by a 50 cal round from the Meg. So yeah, I'm just crouching down, taking my time, and everything that might bother me, I live myself into the situation and I just tell a story. Just like the story that I'm going to tell you guys with the ultimate challenge that I'm going to do. The story that I tell myself is, if they bite you, if they get you, if they hit you, you're infected and you're dead, okay? But trust me, that series is going to be a lot more dangerous, like 3 times more dangerous than this series, but it's going to be 3 times more exciting as well, for various reasons. So don't worry, I'm planning to make that the ultimate Scum showcase. So yeah, I'm behind 2 walls.
I don't enjoy this.
Literally behind 2 walls, and he's still trying to shoot me, okay? So what I try and tell myself is that they've got infrared lasers. I don't know if any of you have ever watched Eraser. I actually feel sorry for you guys that aren't a little bit older, because the older movies were really, really special. I'm not saying the new movies aren't special, but in the olden days we really had some great movies. Braveheart being one of them. Forrest Gump, Saving Private Ryan. A ton of movies. But Eraser was an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie with plasma guns where they could see through walls. So I'm just imagining the Megs have that. They've got some kind of technology where they can not see you through the wall, but they can sense you through the wall. And then those big rounds of them just come slamming through the walls. And I try and counter it. Okay, we haven't been hit, so we did use multiple walls to cover ourselves. And that worked. But of course, we all know in hangars it doesn't work. And here, I'm being a little bit stupid because I'm playing Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. Catch a finger by his toe or whatever the case may be. Because I see I've only got 2 uses. So I'm picking 2 lockers now to see if I get lucky with one of the 2. And here I'm getting very excited. An A3 key card, and there I'm just showing you guys, I'm really, really excited. I feel like dancing the night away, okay? So we've got a key card, and it's A3. It's A3, boys. So here I'm feeling very, very good. The nerves have calmed down, and I'm showing you guys that I found the key card. There's 25 sectors on this map, and I found the key card that's right next to me, which I see as a wonderful, wonderful piece of fortune that went my way. Now you can see I've got the crowbar that I repaired. Okay, so that's why I found it quite funny that I was playing Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo with the lockers, and that I'm not opening all the lockers now. That's another funny thing for me. I think it's better if I just open all the lockers right there. But we all have a brain fart here and there. That's specifically why I repaired the crowbar, so that I can get into the lockers and I can keep repairing the crowbar until I have enough screwdrivers and bobby pins. But as you know, I save my advanced lockpicks and my yellow screwdrivers for the kill box mission. because the kill box is one of the missions. But who knows? Maybe I do the A3 kill box. Maybe I do something batshit crazy. Who knows? But I'm not going to let you guys know, in case some of you want to wait for me there. So I've got 72 hours. Good luck trying to figure out if I'm going for it at all, or when I'm going for it. So yeah, we are crouching. Our nerves have started to calm down. And we're just enjoying ourselves again. Still careful. I really don't want to test out the Meg's damage. I know it's times 5. And I want to get upstairs because apparently they're very, very tall. But again, I'm trying to put as many walls between me and the Meg as possible. Because it could be hit me in the chest and I survive. Or it could hit me in the head and I die. So, this might not seem dangerous to you guys. But I am under pressure. I am under pressure because there's the possibility, which I can't afford to take. There is the possibility that I can get shot in the head and I can die. And then I have to say bye to the server forever. And leave it to you guys. Because I'm not going to do this again. Okay, this is it for me. And that's what I love. That kind of pressure where I tell myself, you're done. This is it. No more chances. No more luxuries. No more safe net for you to fall back on. This is it. And you guys might think, why are we still watching? Why haven't you cut the video yet? And for any of you that feel a 50-minute video is long, just realize that I am watching my own footage of about 2 hours or 3 hours. Don't know how long exactly. But I mean, a whole day cycle on the server is 3 hours. So it could be close to 3 hours. Or I'm watching. Now, did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that? We heard grass. We heard grass. And here we are using our awareness. We've got medium awareness. And listen. I'm waiting for the Meg to make a noise because I know that's when a person's going to move. Okay? And because of my medium awareness skill, I drowned out all the ambient sound and only heard the Meg and the player. Okay, so now I'm panicking. First of all, I'm stuck. I am up in a building. If I could, I would have run now. Okay, I don't want to take on a person with a bow, but I've got no choice. He hasn't got his weapon out, but my heart is beating. My heart is beating, boys. And by the time he puts up his hands, it's a bit too late. Now I have spoken to this player on my Discord, and I don't ever like killing unarmed players. And basically, what I told him is 99 out of 100 servers, I wouldn't have killed him. Even if he killed me, I wouldn't have minded. Okay, I saw the axe. And remember, it's 0.2 damage. So I didn't even know if I was going to kill him. But I wanted to hurt him. And I immediately thought about jumping over the railing and running down the stairs. Like, I think if that second shot didn't kill him, even if he kept his hands in the air, I would have jumped down the railing. Like there up top where I was. I would have jumped down the railing and ran down the stairs. Because I just can't afford to take that risk. But if any of you guys wondered how good a bow is, we're on 0.2 damage versus players, boys. And I killed him in with one shot in the arm, one shot in the head with a bow. Okay, so that's 100 health that he lost. So the bow with those 2 shots, so you have to multiply it by 5 to get to official server damage. That bow did 500 damage to him with 2 shots. Okay, just in case you were wondering if a bow's worth it. It is worth it, but again, if he had an AK or a shotgun or anything, I would have been dead. Okay, because I would have shot him in the arm. He would have sprayed 10 bullets into my face because I was stationary, and I have to be stationary with a bow, which is not a good idea, and I would have been dead. So in any case, I did speak to him. I apologized, and like I told him, 99 out of 100 servers, I wouldn't have killed him. So I just cut it here. I calmed down a little bit because I don't know who the player was, but I did see he only lost 1 fame. We only got 1 fame point from him. So that was a little bit of a... you didn't commit a mortal sin there. I don't know, maybe the guy's breaking his PC at this moment, I don't know. But of course, he did get the notification that he got killed by me. And I did say that I'm going to collect all the BCU units of the people that I kill if I make it to the end of the challenge. And I will thank them all for their contribution to me reaching the end. Or they can thank me for giving them a major contribution for reaching the end. But in any case, like I said, I cut the video there. Just got my hands to relax because I got very, very nervous there. And we live another day, boys. We live another day, which is a great feeling. It's not a great feeling for Ivan. And yes, Ivan, that was your big moment, buddy. And I've already explained to him why there wasn't really a choice for me, okay? But in any case, we had a PvP moment, boys. It could have gone 1,000 different ways, just like I told you guys. Life is like a box of chocolates, especially Scum. So, anything could have happened there, okay? And one tip that I can give you guys, now this is a 1 life challenge, so the stakes are extremely high. But one tip I can give you is that if you see a player, first of all, make sure he's no threat to you. Or first of all, make sure you're no threat to him. And then talk in global chat or talk in local chat. If you see someone, use local chat because it's just him that's going to see that text. As you guys can see, he said nothing in the chat, and he told me he used his voice comms, but clearly we know that there were no voice comms. Okay, so voice comms and chatting and running away. Those are 3 good options. Chatting, if he doesn't talk back, you don't really want to get close to him. Using voice comms, seeing if he talks back to you, and then running away. So here's another panic stage. Again, now I'm putting myself in a pressure situation. I've got a Meg that's got vision, and the Blaze Bat comes into action. Now I want to lie down. Now I want to lie down because he's got an angle on me and he can shoot my head off. I'm using the left wall as a blockage. He wants to shoot my head off right through the wall, and I want to lie down. So finally I find the key to lie down. That key that almost killed me like 5 times. I actually struggled to find it when I actually need it. And here I panicked again because I didn't want to search that puppet. I don't want to stand up to search the puppet, but now we know. If you search something, you're automatically going to crouch up, which makes sense. But for that panic moment, I didn't know that, so I was very, very glad that the Meg wasn't still in my range. But yes, we took some calculated risks. We're definitely pushing the limit a little bit. But as long as I've got Blaze with me, I feel very good. We are choosing targets here. You always want to focus the thin puppet, because that's the one, that's not the one that's going to kill you. That's the one that's going to stun you. And then the fat one, or the muscle one, that's the one that's going to kill you, okay? So you don't prioritize the thin ones because you fear them. You prioritize the thin ones because you don't want to be stunned or staggered. Because in that moment when you're staggered, you can get multiple hits, like we've seen with my 4 other characters. Holy cannoli, it's 4 characters. Can you believe it, guys? The Survivor build, the Reaver build, the Rambo build, and the Mad Max build is dead. So what's the odds of this life making it? And Striker's Zod is probably laughing now, because he's like, if Luthais just had the balls to take that bet, he would have made $20. But you see, bro, that's the good thing about keeping the peace. The way I do it, nobody loses. And now I'm not going to make you another bet, bro. I'm not going to make you another bet. I am just relaxing and I am just enjoying myself. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. This video is about 50 minutes long. In the next episode, I'm going to give you guys some cool tips, like 2 or 3 tips that you might have not known. And the first tip is via me. And then the other tip is via Beethoven, one of our new Patreons, that gave us a really, really cool tip today. And again, this guy's dead. This guy is dead, but he's glitched. Now, I heard him go there. But the fact that he's still standing gave that fat puppet chance to kill me. Okay, so it's very important to understand your damage numbers, to understand how many shots it takes to kill a puppet, and to listen for the sounds, and let the sound be an indicator for you. But don't risk your life on it. I needed to focus on the fat puppet there and just put the fat puppet between me and that puppet in case I'm wrong. But the fact that I focused on that glitch puppet, that could have been bad. So again, yeah, things are just getting better. And now we're moving, although we're collecting padlocks, we all know where we can get a lot of padlocks. For any of us that have been following most of my series, most of my tips. But now we're getting full. And this is going to be a bit boring. But it's something that helps. That box of bolts or nails that you get, that takes up 4 slots. Because it takes 3 blocks, 3 small blocks. So then it renders the 3, you see, it renders the rest. It renders 3 of the space of the units useless. Okay? So the best thing to do, since we know we can stack nails and bolts, is to take them out of the box. And you can use the shortcut key here. Okay, you can tab out and then Control C to keep taking the bolts out. It's frustrated me in the past, so I just do it the old-fashioned way. And now we are using the first bolt stack that was already there. And we are just filling up that first bolt stack, which was already in our backpack. So it's not as if we lost that one. And now we're just filling up the extra stack with the rest of the bolts. So we would have lost 4 blocks of space. And now we gained back 3 boxes of space. Okay, so like I said, everything you do in Scum is not a waste of time, and it's the experience that matters. And yes, we will have another exciting moment, but I'm very glad we showcased the awareness. Like, most of you might think awareness is not worth it. Another bugged one. I just want to beat the poop out of him because they're frustrating me a bit. But yes, you guys will see that that puppet that hit me, which actually is quite hard, only did 12 damage to us. Okay, and that is because of the stab-proof vest. So your armor can also alleviate some of the ×5 damage that the puppets do. And that's why I took his helmet. Okay, because if something shoots me in the face, I'm still going to be dead. But if something shoots me in the on the helmet, I might survive. Because of the 0.2 damage, I might survive. Okay? And I'm not sure, but according to me, I shot the puppet, or Ivan, in the face. So that was a big part of the pure damage. And now our hiking backpack is full. Okay? Again, we don't want to loot anymore. It doesn't matter what we could get. We don't want to loot anymore. We don't want to push the envelope. We don't want to take unnecessary risks. There's a bunch of camoed boxes out in the open there. But it's very easy for you to get into an uncomfortable situation and have 2 MiGs trying to get to you. And if you guys don't know, sometimes the MiGs can glitch through things. Okay, so although you might be hiding behind a box or you think there's a gate in his way or a railing in his way, they can walk over that railing or they can sometimes glitch through those things. So you have to take that into consideration. Don't think you're safe because the MiG can't get to you, because a lot of the times he can. And right here I'm falling in love with the awareness again, so I'm definitely going to use the awareness more. I might even use the awareness to hunt down an animal, now that I know they do normal damage, because the server settings haven't got an animal damage multiplier. I actually thought the zombie damage multiplier and the animal damage multiplier was the same, but clearly it's not. So now that I know the animals don't pose a major threat, like with one of the characters in the big city, when I heard a bear, I pooped to myself, because the bear will probably kill me with 5 times damage. But in any case, we're out. I am not showing you guys what direction I'm going to move into, okay? Because what you are not going to see now is me getting my base location, setting up my base, and you guys won't see any of the things that I do at my base, okay? Because it's my last life and someone can make it negative, I'm going to just build the base. You all know how to build a base. I'm going to be training my demolition skill. I don't need to train my lockpicking skill, so I'm just going to train my survival skill, chopping down trees, upgrading my engineering skill, building my base, and upgrading my demolition skill with that practice bomb. But I don't have the electrician tool, and I don't have a battery. Okay, so for now, I'm just going to chop down trees, make a crate to put my loot inside. And that's it. In the next episode, I'm going to give you guys 3 really cool tips. And it might be a very, very exciting episode. So if you want to find out what kind of limit I push myself to, what stupid risks I take in the next episode, click that like button. If you're not subscribed yet, please do so. And you can support me on Patreon down the link below. See you guys later, and I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. Cheers, boys.